Hey friends, let's talk about problem and solution today. So you should have read the story about Prudy and the problem that she had and then how the problem was solved in the end. So just a reminder about problem and solution, because we have talked a little bit about this in Invention lessons before. The problem is something that a character in a story wants to change, to fix, or to figure out. So a problem is something in a story that goes wrong, something that needs to be fixed, that needs to be changed, and it could be something that a character wants. So that's the problem in a story, and every problem in a story needs to have a solution. So the solution is the way that a problem is solved or fixed. So problem and solutions go together. They always match. If there's a problem, there might not necessarily only be one solution, but the solution works to solve the problem or change the problem, get it fixed. So we have a couple of examples of some problems. So after I read the problem that we are trying to find a solution to, I want you to pause the video and I want you to talk through what a possible solution for that problem could be, because like I said, there might not be only one solution, there could be several, and then we'll see what our solution is on the screen. So I'll read the problem and then I want you to pause the video and talk through what some possible solutions to that problem could be. How's that problem going to be solved? So the first one we have is, my mom locked her keys in the car. That's a problem. My mom locked her keys in the car. So pause the video. What do you think could be a solution to that problem? So the solution that we came up with here is, she called my dad to bring her the extra set. Now, you could have come up with a different solution, that's fine. But for this matching activity, the solution is, she called my dad to bring her the extra set. That would fix the problem, right? Because the problem is she locked her keys in the car. She needs to get her keys. And so if dad brings her the extra set, then she can get her keys out of the car. Okay, what about this one? My family was late getting to the movies. That's your problem. My family was late getting to the movies. What could a possible solution be? Well, how about, if your family was late getting to the movies, then you're going to have to wait for a later showing. That could be one solution. Maybe another solution you came up with was, you just missed the first part of the movie and you just went in a little late. So that's how that problem gets solved. The next one, Michael forgot his lunch at home. That's the problem. Michael forgot his lunch at home. So how could that problem possibly be solved? So one solution could be, he bought a lunch. Maybe he has the ability to buy a lunch. If Michael is a student at a school, then he can always buy a lunch that they have in the cafeteria. If Michael is a grown-up that's at work and forgot his lunch at home, then he can always go out and buy something to eat. And then the last problem, Sarah missed the bus. Oh boy, that is a problem. Sarah missed the bus. What possible solution could we have for that problem? Her mom had to drive her to school. So she missed the bus, and so her mom was like, okay, I will drive you to school then. So that solved the problem, because she missed the bus. She still needs to get to school, so her mom had to drive her. So what I want you to do when you're reading books today, or you can choose your own book to read in your spare time, if you're not in the habit of reading a lot every day, which you should be. If you're not reading a lot every day, go ahead and start doing that. But while you're reading today, I want you to see if you can find the problem and solution in the books that you read. A lot of times the problem may not be introduced right away. You might have to read a little bit longer to get to it. A lot of times, maybe there will be multiple problems and multiple solutions. So see if you can find problem and solution in the stories that you read. That's one of the story elements. So if you're reading today or when you're reading today, see if you can find the problem and solution in your story.